podcast with Angelic Ascensions. Hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that resonates with you if you happen to have Taurus as your sun, moon, rising, Venus dominant in your natal chart, 7th house placement, or if you have these placements and you happen to be cross-watching for a Taurian, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate. There are a few things that I would like for you to keep in mind, Taurus, as you listen to this reading. Understand, Taurus, that this reading is general and not everything will resonate. You'll find certain things in this reading that will guaranteed be a part of your story and some things that won't. I encourage you not to be distracted by details that don't apply to you. Please don't force fit the reading, and please listen to the reading with an open mind. So even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, not everything will happen at the exact same time for everyone. So I always encourage you to listen to the reading with an open mind, to use discretion and discernment. And please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions or assume that I'm attacking you. I don't know you. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensions.com. Lastly, Taurus, we're going to go over some topics that you might feel are sensitive. If that's not your preference, click off. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to take a deep dive with me, let's take a look at what might be going on over the next 7 days for the Taurus Nation. Some of you are feeling invisible to someone that you really do care about. For some of you, this could be a romantic situation, and for others of you, it's not. Wow. Okay. It looks like you've been going through something. Okay. You might have a challenging relationship to someone, like with someone. It could be a Libra. And maybe you've been going through it. You might be dealing with someone who you feel jumps to conclusions. I think you could be dealing with someone who is competitive and who is challenging for us. Yeah, and maybe this week you might feel like you're not getting along with this person. Maybe you're dealing with someone who puts you down, or someone who doesn't acknowledge your achievements. And it just seems like that's the issue. It's possibly an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, it seems like you're angry with someone. There's a Pisces that shows up to your reading. You know something is up. The Fortune, the Magician in reverse, the Star. There's a Taurus that cannot stand an Aquarius. Maybe that's you. Taurus. Arguing. Yeah. You have a difficult relationship with someone. Yeah, somebody's coming at you with an opposing opinion about something. Taurus Nation or cross-watcher. Now, this is somebody that always has something to say. It's like somebody's constantly putting you down, shaming you, possibly in front of other people. And maybe it has you ready to fly into a rage. You might feel like you have a lot of people against you, or a lot of people that are trying to trigger you. And there's some things that are going on this week, Taurus, that you might feel are absolutely unfair to you. Maybe you feel like no one will really come to your rescue, and maybe other people kind of join in. You're dealing with a bully. It feels like this could be a child. They could be bullied in school. There's a lot of peer pressure on a child in this reading. For some of you, this is somebody in your life. It could be someone that you work with. It could be your boss. It could be your partner. But it just gives me the vibe that people are ganging up on you in some type of way. You might feel that way. Yeah, like you work very hard for something and it feels like somebody doesn't appreciate it. Or they have something slick to say. This feels like someone is trying to defame you. So maybe it makes you more reluctant rather to maybe feel like you can be yourself and not walk on eggshells around someone. It feels like there is someone this week that is adding to your level of trauma. Yeah, maybe you're upset with your mom. Yep, you definitely have your guard up, having to do with a Scorpio. Maybe there's a Scorpio that you don't talk to. Maybe this is a Scorpio that you might feel is doing this to you. That might be brainwashing someone or other people. And it just seems like this isn't a healthy environment that you're in, or you might feel that it's not. And if it's not you, this is a child that you feel is not in a healthy environment. Or somebody could be stating those claims. It seems like yeah, somebody's triggering your trauma this week. Like I said, with something that they're saying, some type of put down that somebody else thinks is hilarious. It seems like somebody is a whole comedian out here, Taurus. What's this Three of Swords about? Yeah, somebody is humiliating someone. Yeah, while other people stand and watch. You getting some chicken, Taurus? Maybe you eat a lot of chicken lately. Ooh-wee. Well, let's talk about it. Kansas on the license plate. I don't know if you can see that. See Kansas on the license plate there. I don't know. It looks like you have a stalker. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles. All right. I was trying to see where this goes. Okay. Some of you are finding out about a third-party situation. Seven of Swords. It seems like maybe somebody is trying to swoop in and take somebody's person. But the person that they're trying to swoop in and take is not really, am I trying to say faithful? It looks like somebody has a lot of groupies. Okay, and it seems as though somebody is confronting someone about something here this week. Somebody could be dealing with somebody at work. On a sexual level, somebody could be attracted to somebody at work, and somebody's lying about it. Somebody could also be lying about their ex, and somebody could be going to a tarot reader. Maybe this is why you're tuning into tarot these days, Taurus, because maybe you're trying to see if something is worth the investment, if it's worth your time to really stay in a situation, because it really feels like whatever you're going through, you've tried to repair this and make it better, and you tried to hang in there even though maybe you haven't been happy. It feels like maybe you've been suffering in silence, and it feels like this week you're thinking about possibly putting this to an end, especially if this has something to do with a Scorpio. You're putting an end to something. For some of you, you're putting an end to a marriage because it just feels like it's been full of turmoil, full of frustration, and it seems like maybe you can't get any type of act right or mutual understanding. I'm hearing I can't get no satisfaction. So this feels like somebody might be looking outside the relationship, might be seeing multiple other people behind your back. And you feel confined, you feel stuck. Taurus or cross-watcher, either this is something that you are viewing, like you're on the outside looking in on someone else's situation, and you feel like they're stuck. You can see it. Or this is you're going through it and you feel stuck with somebody that you feel couldn't care less about you. Some of you, it feels like there's an outsider. This could be you. You might be the obsessed lover, or there's somebody on the outside of this that just wants to see this situation derail. Like they're waiting for it. They're watching for it. Others of you, I don't know if this storyline is tied, but somebody is stalking you, watching you. Taurus, you might be the queen of inspiration, or this is not the Taurus. And Taurus, you see someone that you feel is beautiful, is charismatic, and it feels as though someone is watching you or someone takes notice of you. Really, it feels like this person admires you. For Taurus, you have a lot of admirers. A cross-watcher, that's you. And this is the Taurus that's taking an issue with you and has jealousy. Somebody's jealous of somebody's beauty. And so it feels as though someone has taken upon themselves to light a whole bunch of candles. This person is watching you, right? There might be a few people that might have some type of jealousy towards you, or this you towards someone. One of them might be a male. Might be a few females, but let's make it clear. Somebody that's lighting these candles on you. Somebody might see you as an easy target. This is exactly what this is. You are rich, respected, admired, beloved. You are happy, as I once was. So you could possibly be someone in your line of work that is these things. This is giving me the vibe of social media. And this could be someone seeing you on social media. They don't like what you bring to the table. So someone has taken upon themselves to maybe take something from you in some type of way to keep you confined. And for some of you, this is someone doing magic on your relationship to cause chaos. This is someone doing magic on your relationship to cause chaos. Somebody doesn't want to see you and this person together, and it's an ex or somebody that they used to casually deal with on the side at work, or in some setting, could be a neighbor even. Something didn't work out and it seems like somebody is stalking somebody. Okay, driving by somebody's house out of obsession. And the obsessed person is coming up as this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This feels like this is the culprit. Somebody with Taurus in their chart, or this is someone, a Gemini possibly. Somebody with Gemini and Cancer in their chart that's doing this to a Taurus or an Aquarius. You're highly enlightened. Whomever you are, whether you're the Taurus or you're the cross watcher. And someone may not like the fact that you are respected, or that you have money, or whatever they have formulated in their mind that you are. Because for some of you, you may have built up a name for yourself. You may have developed a following. Or maybe that's someone else. Maybe they feel like they haven't built things up to the level that you have. So that's where this jealousy is coming from. Yeah, somebody wants to see you hurt, Taurus. I don't know what Taurus this is for, but it seems like somebody might be watching and enjoying, well, you know what I mean? Getting their popcorn, their chicken, or whatever, and sitting back and watching. And it seems like somebody's pretty much enjoying the situation. Either way, it feels like you're pulling away from someone this week. You might need your space from someone in particular. Maybe somebody is confined because they don't have a car, and so maybe they can't leave. Yeah, this is somebody that you're coupled with. You're in a relationship with this person. For some of you, this person that's really bad-mouthing you, insulting you, putting you down some type of way. And let's see what's happening for Taurus Nation. It looks like you're being bullied at work or at school. You're avoiding someone that you feel embarrasses you intentionally, gossips about you, and maybe you feel like this person doesn't want to change. Is somebody inviting you somewhere? Okay, this feels like somebody comes along to raise the bar in some type of way. Like you might feel like you feel threatened, Taurus or cross-watcher, that somebody's going to steal your shine. It's like somebody feels like they can't get ahead or get some type of advancement or promotion because you're there. It feels like all of you have the same goal. So it feels like you work in a very competitive market. And maybe someone is trying to take something from you that you feel is rightfully yours, Taurus or cross-watcher. And maybe you're not sure about what to do with this situation. You guys are saying there's no need to worry, because it truly does feel like there is a positive outcome to something, but it may not appear to you at this moment that things are going to work out in your favor. You're viewing something as an absolute injustice. Yeah. It just seems like there's somebody that you don't want to deal with this week, because you're not trying to deal with, have this issue compounded on top of other issues that you're dealing with. Some things that maybe you're worried about. It just feels like you're worried about this person, and you might be giving them way too much attention, way too much of your mental space, mental energy. What's going on with Taurus? Yeah, because it feels like you already have a lot going on. It feels like this week you're feeling distracted, unfocused. You're feeling tired, irritated, impatient. And it feels like it's due to the fact that you're not grounded this week. So I think this week your spirit guides are trying to get you to get centered, so that you can deal with whatever is coming your way. It feels like your spirit guides, Taurus, are going out of their way to help you or bring you some type of assistance with something that you're worried about. Because maybe you've reached out to other people. I don't know, this feels like this is a financial situation. You're trying to get some type of help with a financial situation, but it feels like your spirit guides are going to step in, like I said, to help you fill in the gap with something that you might be going through financially. Yeah. Dispersing. It feels like there could be some money that is dispersed into your account, and it may help aid you in a particular situation that you're dealing with. For others of you, this feels like this is a legal situation that you're worried about. It's a legal situation connected to paying out something. It feels like you may need to hire someone, possibly because you're going through some type of legal situation. Someone is trying to sue you or ruin your reputation in some type of way. Somebody wants to keep you still. There's an Aries in your reading. There's a Cancer, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, somebody wants you limited. I think this is you. You're limiting your interaction with certain individuals because, like I said, it feels like you're mentally spent. You have enough on your plate. Or this is advice from your guides. It feels like they want you to hold it together because it feels like emotionally, like I said, you're maxed out. And your guys are saying, hold it together. Things are going to work out for you. Just you might have to wait a little bit. Help is coming through. Help is coming to you in some sort of way, in whatever area in your life that you feel like you're lacking. It feels like you're getting some type of help or assistance through the hands of other people. This could be people giving you some type of charitable act that could be coming to you, or this is some type of financial need that's being set in place for you. But it also feels as though someone who is in and out of your life might be popping back in. And maybe not yet, but it seems like something might be coming up in the near future that brings this person back around. Maybe you're not feeling well this week. But it seems like, yeah, you're worried because maybe your money is decreasing. Maybe your money, you work, like I mentioned before, you work in a very competitive line of work. And it just feels like you're worried about job security. Yeah, you're wondering maybe about how long you can keep going like this. Yeah, decrease, keeping still. That's because somebody is doing some type of work on your money. Seems like you might be worried about numbers. What are you keeping still? There's some type of decrease in something that's going on. Decrease in your hours. Maybe your hours got cut. Taurus. Whoa, yeah, somebody is in and out of your life. You're missing someone. I see that. You're definitely missing someone, or someone's missing you. What are you concerned about? Maybe it's very cloudy where you are. You're concerned about money. Concerned about a financial matter. Yes. Your angels, your spirit guides, Taurus Nation, or cross watchers may send you a messenger that gives you some type of answer or peace that helps you. If it's not a messenger, then this feels like this is someone that you feel is an angel in your life. Some of you Tauruses, you're not feeling well because you have an infection. Yep, keep the messengers. Thank you, spirit guides. You guys said you may want to really take into consideration what this messenger is telling you. Be vigilant. Like I said, it feels like it has something to do with somebody around you that could be very obsessed, very watchful of you, or be vigilant about the fact that somebody is trying to affect you in some type of way. Reveal your truth. Okay, so it feels as though towards a cross watcher, somebody's not being truthful about something that they're saying. This feels like some type of public humiliation, some type of public put down. Yeah, and your angels come in to help deliver you from something. Deliverance is what I saw. From some type of evil tactic that someone, or evil, negative, evil eye energy that someone is sending to you. But this is temporary. And like I said, Taurus, it feels like there's some type of solution that pops in for you this week. It feels like you get your energy back. But it also feels like there might be a visit to the doctor. Not for all, but for some of you. Some of you could be going to the pharmacy. Maybe there's some type of prescription that you're getting filled. Maybe this is some of you, you're hesitant to go to the doctor or return to the doctor. The doctor, the dentist, whomever. Because it seems like something might be going on and you might be looking for the source of the infection that might be going on. Yeah, this is you online. It feels like you are wanting to extend your reach. Yeah, so this does give me the vibe that maybe you are an influencer of some type. Or there are people that look to you for some type of advice, and it feels like that's what you are concerned about, numbers, right? You're looking to develop a following, and maybe you feel like something is just slow to move it's just not really giving you the feedback or the results that maybe you were looking for. But it looks like there's still a lot of potential that you have. It just feels like this week there might be some discipline. You might need to get organized and kind of discipline yourself to get motivated to do something that you aspire to do. Somebody body shaming you? Yeah, and this feels like this is like a poverty mentality. And it seems like your guys are trying to get you to break free from something, Taurus, because it feels like there's something that you feel is just out of your grasp. And that you feel like it's difficult to attain. That's what this feels like, that this is a financial situation, yes. It's difficult for you to save money, put money away. And it seems like you're feeling a bit worried about something. It feels like you're worried about debt. Some of you Tauruses, it feels like you're going through a depression, or you're watching someone go through some type of a depression. It feels like you might be feeling paranoid. Okay, so is this extended family? For some of you, that's extended family. What's going on? What's going on here? I think that there has been some type of challenge for you at work. Feels like this is connected to the past. That's where there's been difficulty. It feels like it's in the things that you're saying to yourself. And it feels like there's a new direction that your guys are trying to get you to move in. Taurus Nation or Cross Watcher. It feels like for you though, it's respect that you feel like you don't get at work. This feels like your guys are encouraging you to take some time this week to relax and unwind. Because it seems like you have anxiety and you might need a chance to calm down. Somebody threatening to expose somebody. Again, this feels like this is public humiliation. Someone's trying to embarrass someone. Someone might be afraid that someone is going to out them. Yeah, it feels like there's certain things or certain people this week that you may need to tune out in order to get organized. It just feels like that's been the issue this week. You haven't been able to get something accomplished because your mind is all over the place. Your mind, you have this card that says the Wanderer. I think that's your mind. I think it's constantly wandering from one thing to the next. So it feels like there's something that you might need to tune out in order for you to feel relaxed. It feels like this week maybe you are angry about something. You have some type of residual anger that you're feeling about something this week, and that might pose a challenge for you. It seems like there is some anger that you may need to deal with. You may need to let something come to the surface because it feels like for the longest you've been letting this fester, Taurus. So it feels like there's this week where you may need to really deal with your emotions because it feels like they've been building up inside of you. So it feels like your guides are saying it may be time to release it. It feels like it's become trapped in some type of way. And it might be manifesting as health issues. You might be concerned about a car, a vehicle. That's the cycle. You have some type of recurring situations, it feels like, and it seems like this situation is really burning you out. It seems like you might also be upset with someone this week that's not really accepting responsibility. Somebody that you might feel is hostile and difficult to get along with. And it seems like you're making a choice about this situation this week. Something may need to come to an end Taurus, and it feels like you're holding on to something. You're resisting this ending. It seems like you're holding tightly to something, and it seems like it's time for you to let go and break some type of cycle that has been blocking your joy. It's been wasteful in some type of way. And it feels like it has something to do with some type of past conflict, or this is you having beef with someone and getting into it with them. It's definitely the things that you're thinking this week. Show me Taurus. Somebody is going through something academically. Solution, problem. This feels like you're focused on the problem rather than the solution. And so it feels like your spirit guides, again, they're trying to bring you back to center to help you figure something out that you feel is a complete puzzle to you. It feels like you're hurt by someone that you really do love, someone that you've been dedicated to, and it feels like you're holding on to a grudge. Because maybe you feel like someone will not give you a genuine apology, or you feel like you cannot be your complete self with someone this week. So there's something that you need to end. Let's see what this is about. Taurus Nation. Okay. There's a situation this week that may have something to do with a Leo. Oh, it just feels like you have a decision to make regarding this King of Cups, about whether or not you have a decision to make regarding this person. Someone could be suddenly leaving a situation, but it feels like it's hinging upon a choice. It feels like you might be deciding whether or not to stay or go. You've been waiting something out for a minute, and it seems like you've withdrawn from other people. You're growing restless. It feels like someone might be waiting for you to make a choice. But it seems like you're unhappy in some type of situation. But it seems like something that has been an ongoing battle for you, you do find a solution this week. If you're able to ground yourself and get focused, you might see the solution. You might see that the solution has been in front of your face this whole entire time, but it feels like because you're so distracted and mentally spent, or spending your time on things, on problems, you may have missed the solution. You got some good news coming in. It feels like your guys want you to stay motivated. And they want you to fight through this. Because it feels like right on the other side of this that you may not see about the situation is you got some good news coming in. Whatever goals you've set for yourself, this feels like this is a financial goal. It feels like you may see an increase in your income. You might come across an open-minded individual that could be giving you some type of insight or information that could help open your eyes about something. This is why your guys are saying, take heed of the messengers. This is what I mean. It feels like you've been praying or looking for some type of answer, trying to hold on to hope, and this answer comes through for you this week. Once that answer comes through, it feels like it's up to you to have the courage to make a decision that you might feel is a hard one. You may need to really get rest. It feels like you're drained of your energy. It feels like you might be closer to the finish line with something, Taurus, closer to a goal than you might even realize. It's just going to take persistence. And it feels like it might take for you to look back on situations and study what didn't work versus what might work to figure this out. This might be a learning curve for you. You might not get it the first time, but it's okay. It feels like your spirit guides are not looking for perfection from you. They're looking for you to keep going. But it feels like it's due to self-doubt that you've been sitting still, and now your guides are saying, no, now it's time to get motivated. It's time to get moving. And it feels like the issue for you has been stagnation, some type of disappointment. It feels like that might be what's keeping you from completing something, some type of cycle in your life. But it looks like you have the ability to change something or turn something around. It's just your viewpoint and the vantage point that you're looking at things. And it could be that maybe the scope that you're looking through with your situation is too narrow, and maybe it's time to widen that scope to really see the big picture of what's going on. And that might be what this individual comes in to show you. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Taurus nation for the next 7 days? A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Is this who you're missing? Because it looks like you're missing someone. Some of you, you're missing your mom. A bond that maybe you used to have, or for others of you at the bottom of the deck, a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped in at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. This feels as though it may be necessary to check in with your children, because it feels like something could be going on within them. And it might be something that you do see, or it may be something that you don't. But it feels like children are the most highlighted in this reading. Or this could be you with your inner child. Maybe you are missing someone, but it just seems like there's some type of solution within this situation. Stop sensory overload. And that's what this looks like to me. This week that you're going through. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. And it just might be that type of week. It might be that you might need to just spend some time coming up with solutions or figuring some things out, such as your purpose. Because it feels like this is something that your spirit guides have been trying to align you with for the longest time. And it seems like you're able to get some type of direction or find the help that you need to be able to fulfill your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you're here to create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. So this feels as though, what is the spirit guide? Patience. Maybe you haven't found your purpose, or maybe it may require you to have patience during a time that you feel is difficult, where you feel like it's difficult to keep going, or you feel like the messages that your guides are giving you are disguised and it feels like it's not clear. Bottom, self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So be mindful of your thoughts this week. Could it be that you could possibly be standing in your own way of the success that you really are looking to achieve work-wise? And if so, you mentioned there's some type of solution that comes in this week. It just feels like it may be necessary for you to be on the lookout for that. But it may be very difficult for you to hear clearly what these messages are in this state of mind. So what is the advice about this, spirit guides? Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is the true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power that you command whenever you need it. It's time to tap into that power this week, Taurus Nation. It just feels like it might be a bit of a puzzle for you this week, but it seems like this is why your guides are wanting you to get grounded. Yeah. And tap into your strength. Maybe some of you have Leo in your chart. All right, Taurus Nation, with this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you feel that this reading was helpful, Taurus Nation, give this video a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. Feel free to leave a comment below. You never know how your bravery and honesty may help another in the comments. Thank you, Taurus Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a beautiful, blessed, and productive week. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Taurus Nation.